Yo, what's good, everybody? How everybody doing today? Glad y'all here, checking your boy out. Y'all, look, before we get started, can y'all please like and subscribe? Mess with me, man, please. I'm here all the time. Mi casa, su casa. You feel me? Mi casa, su casa. Look, before we even get into it, man, we're about to get into this video. Somebody who claimed they're the most powerful out here. Because I'm a boxing guy, you know. I really am to boxing. You feel me? I got them hands for real, but I ain't gonna, you feel me? I ain't gonna get into that. But I don't know who this dude is, so we just gonna check the video out.
Aside from Mike Tyson, do you think maybe Jackson has the most devastating punch in boxing today?
I'm very impressed. He continues to improve more and more, and he's two-time champion and extremely confident.
Welcome back to Greatest
And
Hits
extremely
here on
confident.
TV Extra. On this series, we look back and break down a legendary boxing career from the past,
Whoa.
bringing casual viewers up to speed while simultaneously offering a nostalgia piece for hardcore fans of the sport. On today's video, we turn the clock back to the early 90s and recap, according to many credible journalists and historians, the single greatest one-punch KO artist in the sport's history. A man that entered the ring with ice in his veins and pure, unadulterated power in his fists. One Julian "the Hawk" Jackson.
Whenever I enter the ring, I feel that I'm not going to go the distance. Regardless of what happened, I just feel that the fight will not go the distance.
Regular viewers around here know that we take a lot of care in how we preserve and present fights on this series. And for this video in particular, we've worked extra hard on upscaling and restoring heavily compressed material, which is unfortunately the case for much of Jackson's career. It's not perfect, but it's the highest quality footage that has ever been presented since the original broadcast. If you enjoyed the
Did a
content,
good job.
a thumbs up is always appreciated.
For
Here
sure.
now,
I got
TV
you.
presents Julian Jackson's greatest hits.
I just like to say to Mike Tyson, man, you know, I can do it too, you know.
And channeled his energy into becoming a boxer. Due to most of his early career being on non-televised shows, Jackson's first 30 or so fights remained a mere statistic outside of a few scarce pieces of media.
Whoa.
When he wasn't moonwalking over guys that he just knocked out, Jackson's focus on being a more rounded boxer was apparent. That focus quickly shifted once he suffered his first defeat to Mike McCallum in 1986.
I'm about to say, who is he? Unstoppable?
A controversial second-round stoppage made Julian swear an oath. He would never allow himself to suffer another loss unless the man defeating him had felt and overcome his truly destructive one-punch power. Essentially dropping the box and move gimmick to devote himself as a purebred power puncher.
Let's say if you're a one-hitter quitter, yeah, the ref was on some BS.
November 21st, 1987. With a record of 31 wins, 29 knockouts, and 1 loss, Jackson took on the 41-1 In Chul Beck in what was Beck's second fight outside of his home nation of South Korea.
That was right on the nose.
It was a sloppier version of Jackson compared to what the fans were used to, yet his intent to score a knockout in the opening minutes was apparent, with his frantic approach only adding to the excitement.
Oh, yeah. He's going for the steal. Whoa. Whoa, he hit like Goku.
If he comes out storming, then we're going to have
What
storm.
the hell wrong with his lips?
He comes out thinking, then I'm going to have to go to the old chessboard.
Jackson made his first title defense against the former
That was
IBF
the
champ and
graphics.
evidently cocksure Moses Buster Drayton. Drayton was an aging fighter, but more than capable of drowning untried challengers with his vast experience.
Whoa.
By his own book, I guess you call it. He's liable to do anything in there.
Oh, yeah.
Side of
Yeah, he's swinging like Holyfield.
coming at you. Good work inside by the champion Jackson. Under a minute to go, round 3.
He ripping him. Rip him, Lotto. Rip him. Rip him, Lotto. Rip him.
Jackson's trademark move, pointing to the exact spot his opponents would drop after landing his finishing blow.
Bring all of them, get in line because Julian Jackson is ready, and I'm ready to put St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, St. Croix, St. John on the map.
On the map. On the map. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Ripping, Waddle. Ripping.
You tried too hard. You step in with that jab and you get everything done that you want to do, right or wrong.
As he often did, Jackson came out unleashing a vigorous assault to the body, softening and catching Jesus off guard when he eventually switched things up top.
Woo. Woo. Boy, knees buckle. His knees buckle.
Whenever I hit my opponent and I knew that I caught him right, I would just walk away because I feel a shock all the way up to my elbow. And whenever I feel that shock, I know it's over.
Julian Jackson, Terry Norris is coming to get you.
Jackson stepped up to big-time boxing on July 30th, 1989, defending his world title against the future Hall of Fame speed demon, Terrible Terry Norris.
Middleweight title, Julian Jackson. You talked about doing some work to the body early, but it's been up there so far. And Terry Norris right there, fighting combinations. Brilliant hand speed, Norris. Jumping right hand, and Terry Norris right here in the opening seconds is taking a play away from the champion. I think Julian
Too
Jackson
quick.
has to
Yeah. You thought you was going to rip
Norris
through
came up and
everything?
took complete control of the action, forcing Jackson on the back foot by landing a plethora of his signature combinations. A disjointed Jackson stuck to his game plan, confident in his ability to end the fight once the opportunity presented
overhead
itself.
chopping right and
Ooh, that up was it.
again
That
the
up hurt it.
knockout ratio of Jackson.
Whoa.
He lost his concentration
Oh,
for one critical moment in Colorado
Whoa.
from the champion. And I try to
Put him
just be
down.
positive, move about myself, and really go out there and try my best. Win, lose, or draw, I'm always a winner.
All right, we had a fight a little bit earlier this afternoon that I think that you'd like to see.
Definitely
just
hit
how
like
it ended.
Goku.
A rare 3 minutes of action that wasn't aired on live television came to light in recent years as Jackson took on Wayne Powell to prepare himself for a move to the full 160-pound middleweight limit.
You don't got good head movement. Whoa. I got a 2-3 drinks and now I'm an alcoholic. Ooh.
Jackson's so dangerous
I'm
with
a
right
king.
hand. This guy can punch. It was one of the hardest punches I've ever seen thrown by a middleweight.
Look at that boy. He don't know. He looking at the stars
Jackson's
in the
mission to
light.
become a two-weight world champion saw him venture to sunny Spain
Boy
to
got a
take on
big
Britain's
gorilla
own Harold
slave
Palmer
nose.
Graham.
Oh man, it's gonna be
Look at them glasses
action
sitting on
from
that.
the round one, you know, and
Boy, you got
South
that
Korea
nose.
will definitely
KRS
be
Palmer wasn't the best nickname to sum up the Brit's traits. He was a proud product of the Ingle Gym in Sheffield and widely regarded as one of the finest pure boxers Britain has ever produced. A defensive wizard that could switch it out of the southpaw stance.
To the opening round. Style of Graham.
Oh.
Almost impossible to
Oh.
take on the lock one.
Oh.
Sharp just going to hit without being hit, and he's good at that, Graham.
But
They
it
always
wasn't
look good,
Jackson
huh?
was getting schooled. Graham was more aggressive than expected, but remained defensively sound.
He got him looking crazy.
Any serious
Whoa, he got him looking crazy.
all the way there, Jackson.
Jackson had no chance to win this fight on points. He needed to time something special to stop his man in his
He's
tracks.
as sharp as a tackle, this one.
He got it in the bag, don't. Oh.
I can't believe that's never been stopped in his career, and he's out to the world. But that was a
And his eye was blew out.
before he had the foot, he was completely overhauled or beating the count.
Graham needed to be perfect for 36 minutes. Jackson required only 1 second. The 1990 knockout of the year.
I would think most people around ringside here would have you 3 rounds
Oh,
down. when you
look
had
at
that
his
fight.
knee.
Oh, definitely. I knew I was behind. You know, I know, but
Look at that
I
eye.
kept on him. I kept the pressure on him. I'm coming home with the WBC Middleweight Championship of the World.
And that's why Floyd was the
After
greatest.
defeating
Ain't
Bobby
no way
Sims,
he would have got
Michael
knocked out.
Watershede, and the formidable Gerald McClellan, Dennis Milton, due to his crafty boxing style, was seen as a live underdog given Jackson's previous trouble with slick boxers.
You're going to face Julian Jackson, who is
Whoa! He caught one off the rip.
Jackson looking to air it out here in the very first round.
Get off the rope. Whoa. He never wanted to fight from the jump.
Retains his WBC middleweight championship, knocking out Dennis.
Knocking out Dennis. The noodle leg.
From the Hawk. And I want the world to know that Julian Jackson is making his mark in the boxing today.
Champion is that the man can punch.
He just got hit. Collins just got hurt with a good right hand.
Oh. Whoa.
Having felt Jackson's power many times over the years, Collins was reluctant to go down. Instead, he started taunting his old friend in an attempt to break him down mentally.
Collins just saying, come on. A courageous Ron Collins.
He's going to be around to hear the points if he keeps taking his right hands.
And he continues to chaw away at the champion. And Collins just tossing Jackson. And once again, Collins is stunned.
You asked him.
He's still there, Collins. Still weaving and bobbing.
You asked him. You want to go to sleep?
That should be it. That's it. That's it.
If he don't want to fight anyway.
With a big knockout.
One of the things
Come on. Knock me out.
talking to you all during one of those rounds. What was he saying?
Well, he was trying to get me to punch myself out. And I realized that, so I held back, you know, and I let him make the mistake.
I ain't got time to be
After his loss to
smiling
Mike
at you.
McCallum in
I'm going in there to knock heads
1986,
off.
Jackson produced a clean 17 straight victories, with
Whoa.
16 of those coming by knockout. Yet, due to poor management and promotion, he never became a star in his own right, often fighting on Mike Tyson and Julio Cesar Chavez's undercards. And as the years passed, fans started noticing a decline in the Hawk's skills. The power remained as devastating as ever, but his ability to set up shots, footwork, and overall stamina became a negative focal point, which was worrying considering his next challenge was arguably the most problematic of his entire career.
Dangerous number one hit man in America.
Dubbed the most dangerous man in America, the G-Man, Gerald McClellan, was the hottest prospect in world boxing, and according to the Kronk's Emmanuel Stewart, the most talented fighter he'd ever trained. The G-Man was on his way up, the Hawk was on his way down. Yet in all the years before and after, fight fans have never been blessed to witness a power puncher showdown of this magnitude, certainly at the middleweight.
So is he going to take a L in now?
But Julian Jackson starts in a hurry. As you can see tonight.
There it is, a big right hand. Sometimes go better and use that jab.
Oh, he on there. Oh, did he touch a knee?
Jackson is locked in the opening minute of the fight.
McClellan started fast, showing no fear, unfazed by Jackson's offensive skills. Jackson responded well, landing some hard counters of his own.
Two-time world champion.
Ooh.
After the first few minutes, it was clear this wasn't going the distance.
Good shot to even up the round. I mean, this is kind of an even fight right now, folks.
Oh.
Reflex and then takes your legs out from under you.
Oh.
Nice shot by Julian.
As he goes upstairs, no chance of southpaw there. Julian with
Oh.
Jackson. A left hook by Joe McClellan, almost sent him to
Oh.
He's not going to make this, Bobby. He's not going to make this. Julian Jackson, that's over. It's over.
Bill's Wayne has stopped the fight.
A testament to his character, Jackson remained gracious in defeat. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. A quote that epitomizes the closing
Oh,
challenge.
y'all gonna end him down on the knockout? Don't do my man like that. He ain't petrified enough.
Jackson lost to McClellan in a scheduled rematch in 1994 before recapturing his WBC title against Agostino Cardamone the following year. Afterward, the Virgin Islander traded knockout victories with various middleweight contenders, staying true to his killer be-killed style until the very end in 1998.
I think that I give to boxing the greatest fights that people wanted to see Julian Jackson, and I've given them 100%. I've given them all that I have. I've given to boxing 110%. Let me say that. And I don't think that I've received my due recollection, what I think I deserve from the promoters, especially the fans were there. There was no doubt about it.
You got jerked,
I
man.
appreciate the fans
Gotta
and
do
all
better.
that,
Gotta do better.
you know,
I can
came out and
understand. It
supported
was.
me.
It saddens me that Jackson never got his due credit being the dominant, exciting, and gracious champion he was. Editing back these fights and seeing limited people in the crowd was a visual indication that his promotional team, that being Don King, failed him dramatically in a period where boxers with the tools similar to Jackson had the potential to earn 7, 8, or 9-figure paydays. Of course, Don King wasn't the only problem. Being non-American didn't help, and while Mike Tyson and other top heavyweights attracted all the casuals' eyes, Jackson, among many other talented lower-weight fighters, had to go above and beyond just to feature on their undercards.
You know, I just like to say to Mike Tyson, man, you know, I can do it too, you know.
In spite of that, the post-retirement years have favored Jackson, particularly in the digital age we live in today. Fans and journalists make videos and write articles year-round knowing that a potential of millions will tune in and be captured by the almost supernatural stopping power that Jackson possessed. I've made boxing videos for years, covered thousands of fights, and...
Look, y'all, that was a good one, man. He did have a nice right, but like I say, if you got nothing but power and no head movement, you're down. You're bound to go down. All right, like, subscribe, peace.